PulseChain's airdrop. Is it a scam or a legitimate opportunity? We'll cover all of that in today's video. So watch this video all the way through to find out what PulseChain's detractors are saying. But before going further, it's important to know that this video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date with our latest videos. Now, let's get started. PulseChain is a proposed hard fork of the Ethereum blockchain that is being developed by Richard Hart, a cryptocurrency entrepreneur and investor. The aim of the hard fork is to create a faster, cheaper, and more scalable version of Ethereum, with a particular focus on enabling decentralized finance or DeFi applications. The PulseChain hard fork has generated significant interest in the cryptocurrency community, with over $700 million worth of cryptocurrency pledged to the project. This funding was raised through a token sale conducted on the Ethereum blockchain, with investors buying PulseChain's native token called Pulse. According to Richard Hart, the funds raised will be used to develop and launch the PulseChain network, with a particular focus on building out the infrastructure necessary to support DeFi applications. The PulseChain hard fork is expected to launch in the coming months, and it will be interesting to see how it performs compared to the existing Ethereum network. According to the PulseChain website, the new blockchain network will be faster, cheaper, and more eco-friendly than Ethereum. Specifically, they claim that PulseChain will have faster transaction speeds, lower transaction fees, and use less energy than Ethereum. They also claim that PulseChain will be more decentralized and offer greater security than Ethereum. Regarding transaction speeds, PulseChain is built on the same underlying technology as Ethereum, which is the blockchain technology. However, PulseChain claims to have solved some of the scaling issues that have slowed down Ethereum. The PulseChain network is designed to handle more transactions per second than Ethereum, which would result in faster confirmation times. Regarding transaction fees, the PulseChain website claims that it will be cheaper to use PulseChain compared to Ethereum. Ethereum has been criticized for its high gas fees, especially during times of network congestion. PulseChain aims to solve this issue by implementing a dynamic fee system that adjusts transaction fees based on the level of network activity. Finally, regarding energy consumption, the PulseChain website claims that it will use less energy than Ethereum. Before we move on to the next part of this video and share with you what PulseChain's detractors are saying, make sure to like this video and share it if you haven't already. There have been concerns raised by detractors about Richard Hart, the founder of PulseChain. Some of these concerns include accusations of past unethical behavior, such as promoting dubious financial schemes and allegedly engaging in pump and dump schemes. One particular issue that has been raised by some critics of PulseChain is the so-called sacrifice phase of the project's launch. The idea behind this phase is that participants can donate certain cryptocurrencies to a specified address in exchange for PulseChain tokens, which will be distributed to them after the network launch. The donation amount is proportional to the number of tokens participants will receive. The website claims that this is a way for early adopters to obtain PulseChain tokens at a discounted rate. However, some have raised concerns that the sacrifice phase is just a way for Richard Hart to collect a large amount of cryptocurrency into his personal wallet. This suspicion is fueled by the fact that the donation address is controlled by Richard Hart, which means that the donated funds could potentially be used for any purpose, including personal use. Critics argue that this is a red flag and that it undermines the integrity of the project. Another concern is that the sacrifice phase could lead to price manipulation and other unethical practices. For example, critics argue that early adopters who donate a large amount of cryptocurrency could potentially collude to manipulate the market by artificially inflating the price of PulseChain tokens once they are listed on exchanges. It is important to note that these concerns are based on speculation and have not been proven to be true. Richard Hart has dismissed these allegations and maintains that the sacrifice phase is a fair and transparent way for early adopters to obtain PulseChain tokens at a discounted rate. It is true that during the PulseChain sacrifice phase, there was an option for users to donate their funds to the Sense Research Foundation or scns.org instead of Richard Hart. The Sense Research Foundation is a nonprofit organization dedicated to advancing regenerative medicine and extending healthy human lifespan. According to reports, over $25 million was raised for the Sense Research Foundation during the PulseChain sacrifice phase. This is a significant amount of money that could potentially help further their research efforts. However, there have been rumors and concerns raised about the amount of money in the PulseChain sacrifice wallet and the PulseX sacrifice. Some have speculated that Richard Hart may have manipulated the numbers or falsely reported the amounts raised. Others have questioned the transparency and fairness of the process, as some believe that Richard Hart may have had an unfair advantage due to his personal wealth and influence. Furthermore, there have been rumors and speculation surrounding the amount of money in the PulseChain sacrifice wallet and the PulseX sacrifice. Some have claimed that the sacrifice wallet contains billions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency, while others have disputed these claims. Richard Hart has not disclosed the exact amount of funds in the wallet, and it is unclear how much has been contributed by individuals and how much is his own personal funds. Some have raised concerns about the potential for a single individual to control such a large amount of funds, which could potentially impact the market and harm investors. Additionally, there have been suspicions surrounding Richard Hart's previous project, the HEX token, which has been described by some as a pyramid scheme. Some have criticized Hart's aggressive marketing tactics and questioned the validity of the project's claims, while others have defended the project, arguing that it is a legitimate investment opportunity. It is worth noting that the cryptocurrency market is highly speculative and often subject to rumors and hype. One of the strategies used to grow the user base of HEX was through affiliate-type websites and a referral program. This program promised rewards for those who brought in new users to the platform. However, there were allegations that Richard Hart was minting 50% of all payouts for himself, leading to suspicions of potential scam. Furthermore, the HEX website featured a page dedicated to debunking scam claims. This page refuted accusations made against HEX and Richard Hart, including allegations of a Ponzi scheme, insider trading, and market manipulation. The page also emphasized that the HEX smart contract was audited multiple times and that the code was open source and verified by third party. Despite these rebuttals, there were still concerns raised by some individuals about the legitimacy of the HEX project and Richard Hart's involvement in it. It is important to note that these claims are currently unsubstantiated and should be taken with a grain of salt. However, it is always advisable to be cautious when participating in cryptocurrency investments and not to be influenced by them. That wraps up our discussion on the PulseChain airdrop and the controversy surrounding it. We hope you found this video informative and insightful. If you want to stay informed on the latest news and updates about PulseChain and other cryptocurrency projects, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. We'll keep bringing you valuable content and analysis on the most talked about topics in the crypto world. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.